Maybe he was just trying to capture all the different things that could happen on New Year's Eve around the city.
But this could not happen.
The thing is, it's a movie. You've got to play something up. It would just be boring if it was like real life. Who's going to sit there and watch someone screaming and sweating, having a baby? That's not a movie.
That's a much more interesting movie.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, well, if you want to move on, I would love to hear you try to explain the plot of New Year's Eve.
All right, guys, we're going to go fast, so good luck keeping up. New Year's Eve is an elaborate tapestry of tangentially related stories that begin on the morning of the titular holiday in and around Times Square. With at least 8 different narratives unfolding simultaneously, we will not have time for luxuries like names of characters. So, Hilary Swank is a high-ranking officer of the Times Square Alliance, whatever that is, and is anxiously overseeing the preparation to raise and lower the iconic disco ball. Seth Meyers and Jessica Biel are attractive yuppies having a baby who compete with another couple to win a cash prize for the first baby born in the hospital in the new year. Michelle Pfeiffer is a mousy spinster who hires hip cat bicycle messenger Zac Efron to use his youthful savvy to help her accomplish a series of New Year's resolutions in a single day. Lame rock star John Bon Jovi plays a lame rock star named Jensen and has a rocky past with local chef Katherine Heigl. Sarah Jessica Parker is a single mother who won't allow her teenage daughter Abigail Breslin to go into Times Square in the middle of the night by herself and gets reprimanded by both her daughter and her brother Zac Efron for not getting laid enough. Ashton Kutcher and a young sexy girl I didn't recognize are trapped in an elevator. That proceeds as expected. Josh Duhamel is a rich guy who has to give a speech and crashes his car. Robert De Niro is an old guy who's dying in a hospital with a star-studded staff of doctors, including Oscar winner Halle Berry and Who's the Boss hottie Alyssa Milano. As night descends on the city, the Times Square ball malfunctions, sending both Hilary Swank and Ryan Seacrest into a panic and forcing Swank to enlist the services of disgraced electrician Kaminsky. Myers and Beale try to have their baby quickly but don't. Efron helps Pfeiffer accomplish most of her resolutions with style to spare, but alienates her by calling her pathetic on a phone call while standing several feet away from her. Some stuff happens with Bon Jovi and Katherine Heigl. Abigail Breslin sneaks out of the house and hops the L train to Manhattan with her mother hot on her tail. Kutcher and his elevator friend get to know each other through hostile yet charming banter. Duhamel gets a ride back to the city with Yeardley Smith and her blue-collar family and tells them something about a special lady he met on the previous New Year's with whom he arranged a tentative rendezvous at a specified location 1 year later. De Niro inches ever closer to death and hopes to see the ball drop one more time. As midnight draws ever closer, Swank goes on television and delivers a heartfelt speech about how their ball-dropping predicament somehow symbolizes humanity's capacity for forgiveness and resilience. Kaminsky indeed fixes the malfunction to the delight of Ryan Seacrest, and Swank rushes to the hospital to behold the ball drop with her father, none other than dying old guy Robert De Niro. Bon Jovi and Heigl have a misunderstanding involving a voluptuous sous chef, but clear that up and Bon Jovi takes the stage to perform something that Gary Marshall thinks is a rock song. The girl in the elevator with Ashton Kutcher is his backup singer, so naturally she sings entire verses of the song solo to an audience of one in the elevator. Pfeiffer and Efron make up and he helps her complete all but one of her resolutions. Duhamel makes it back to the city and gives a nice speech. SJP continues to hunt down her runaway daughter with a tip from her brother. Jessica Biel's water breaks. It's midnight. Swank and De Niro watch the ball drop, making them happy, even though he will be dead in mere hours. Bon Jovi leaves the stage to share the New Year's joy with Heigl, creating a power vacuum that Elevator Girl, now free from the elevator, exploits to her advantage and performs a moving rendition of the traditional New Year's song. Efron finds Pfeiffer again and kisses her, thus completing all of her resolutions, while not actually improving her lonely existence in any way. SJP tracks down her daughter Breslin, who's heartbroken because she saw her boyfriend kiss another girl at midnight. But all that gets cleared up in seconds, and Parker gives Breslin her blessing to wander into the night and does the same herself. Duhamel leaves his fancy party with the admiration of other rich people and seeks out his mystery woman from the previous year, who turns out to be Sarah Jessica Parker. She steps out of a horse-drawn carriage, they learn each other's names, and share a belated New Year's kiss as romance wins the night. My God, what a terrible movie.